Alrighty. So, here is video number 4 of our yoga series. Get my shoes out of the way. Had to take a break and eat some food and drink some water because it is a warm day. Everyone make sure that you are taking care of yourselves, eating good whole foods, lots of fruits and vegetables, and lots of water. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, this is our 4th episode of the series, I guess. And again, we're going to start with those really good, deep belly breaths. So what that looks like, if you're just now tuning in, is let's pretend that our bellies, starting from here, ending right here, our whole belly is a balloon, and the goal is to make the biggest balloon possible. Like it's about to burst, but we don't let it do that. We deflate it as we blow out our air. So let's practice that together. We're going to do 5 breaths and then get started with some yoga. So here we go. Big breath in, big breath out. Number 2. And our last one. Whew. Great job. So we're going to start today's yoga class staying seated. So we are on our bottom, we're in our crisscross applesauce situation, and we're going to do just like kind of a warm-up for our necks. I like this a lot. I call this owl. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to rotate our neck or our head side to side like this, just like an owl. And we want it to be really slow, just like an owl, because they're scanning everything. And their heads can turn a lot farther than ours can. So we're gonna rotate through. You can even add some owl sounds. Woo, woo. We'll do one more, just warming up our neck. And the next thing we're going to do is go side to side. We're going to turn the top of our head like it's going this way. Get a nice stretch all the way through here. And we're going to roll on through to the other side. And roll on through, back to the other side. And one more time. Whoop. Great job. Just kind of warming up our neck and our shoulders. What we're going to do next is some little circles. So we're going to take our shoulders here, and we're going to go up really, really tall and back down. And up really, really tall and back down. And let's go really slow. And then we're going to go really fast. Big circles with our elbows and stop. With our shoulders, I mean. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. So I'm going to take my shoulders and I'm going to move them backwards this time. And we're doing little circles and then big circles. And we're going to go really slow. And then we can go fast. And we're going to stop. All right. We are going to go ahead and stand up at this point. However you want to get there. You might jump. You might twirl on up. And what we're going to do next is we're going to kind of jog in place like this. So we're going to pick up our knees. And we're going to jog. And when I say freeze, I want you to stop what you're doing and freeze in a position. So we're jogging, we're jogging, we're jogging, and freeze. Oh, can you hold it? And go. Jogging. Freeze. Oh. Did you hold it? Can you balance? And we're gonna start jogging again. And this time, while we're jogging, we're gonna add in some arms. So we're gonna rotate our arms, and we're jogging, and freeze. Were you able to freeze? Great job. All right, so gonna put our feet flat on our mat. Whew. And we're gonna grow up really tall again. Up towards the sky. Deep breath. We're gonna drop our hands to either side, just like we're painting a big rainbow with our arms. We're gonna do that a couple times. So we're gonna go up towards the sky really big. And if I have paint on my hands, I'm gonna swoop them down, making a huge rainbow over top of me. One more time. Up really tall. You might dance your fingers around and then act like you're painting on either side of you. And when you get to the bottom, we're gonna fold down and crouch just like this. Are we all here? Great job. Okay, so from here, we're gonna sit back down on our bottoms, and we're gonna put both of our feet out nice and wide on either side of us. Great. Is everybody here? Good job. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna touch our toes like this. Boink, boink. We're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna do it 10 times, okay? So we're gonna go back and forth. Ready? Can you guys do it with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And when we get to 10, we're gonna grow up tall, and then we're gonna bow down at each other just like this. And we're gonna stay low to the ground, just like this for another 10 seconds, okay? So here we go, we're gonna count together. Can you help me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, great job, and 10. And then we're gonna walk our hands back up to the top. Here we are again. We're gonna put our hands out wide. You might wanna shake them out a little bit. Shake out those shoulders. Reaching out, and we're gonna touch our toes another 10 times, okay? So here we go. We'll start this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We found ourselves at 10, so we're gonna reach up really, really tall to the sky, wiggle your fingers, and then fold down to the ground in front of you. And we're gonna count to 10 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna walk ourselves back up to our mats, and we're gonna bring our feet together, and I'm gonna turn so you can see our next pose. All right, here we go. So we have done this one in the classroom as well. So this is kind of a modification of a boat pose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch our hands out in front of us, and we're gonna pretend to be boats on the ocean waters. So we're gonna rock back and forth like a boat, just like this. On our bottoms, we're pushing off of our feet and rocking back. You might have a sail up to help. direct you on your boat. It might be a very windy storm and your boat might be going crazy, or you might be very calm, just the littlest of waves. Great job. All right, and since we are right here, we're going to drop into another one of the poses that we have done in the classroom. So this is called bridge pose, and I know that this is one of our favorites. So in order to get into bridge pose, we're gonna lie down on our backs with our knees in the air, and my hands are gonna go flat on the ground next to me. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna push our hips up into the air, just like this. And we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. Can you guys help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we can drop our backs back to the floor. And you might want to put your feet up and wiggle them around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Because we're going to go back up into our bridge pose 2 more times. So when you're done wiggling, put your feet flat on the ground. My hands are flat on either side. We're going to take a deep breath in and then push our hips up towards the sky. So let's take that deep breath. Hips up towards the sun. And we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. We're going to put our back down on the ground, and we can shake out our legs one more time. Maybe drop them out wide, do some kicks, wiggle your feet. Woo! And then when you're done with your wiggling, we're going to put our feet flat on the ground, hands on the ground, deep breath in, and push our hips up towards the sky. And we're going to count to 10 for one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. So we're going to pull ourselves back up into our boat, scoot back on our mats, and we're going to end this yoga class with one more pose, and this is called a forward fold. So I'm sitting on my bottom, my legs are stretched out in front of me, and we're going to reach up nice and tall, and then we're going to fold down like we're closing a book. You can grab onto your feet, you can reach past your feet, you can hold onto your knees, whatever feels comfortable. You can wiggle, you can pump, or you can just hold it nice and still. And we're gonna also stay here for 10 seconds. Can you guys keep helping me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna come back up. Reach up nice and tall. All right. We're gonna come back to our seated position, our crisscross applesauce, and like every video, we're gonna put our palms of our hands together. We're We're gonna bow down towards each other and say namaste. All right, thank you so much for doing yoga with me. I'll see you next time.